Yes, you can see we've made a start with the garden this afternoon. The weeds what I thought were down here wasn't. There's actually parsnips. I pulled them all up. Got some decent sized ones. So what I've done is washed them all and stuck them in the
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. Hope you're all okay. Yes, so sorry we didn't vlog yesterday. We had a bad night with Ben. Saturday night into Sunday, it's about 3:15 if we find when you have to sleep. Really don't know what the matter was, but he looked like he was in pain somewhere. He was crying, banging his head like crazy. So obviously we gave him a drink, settled him down, but don't know if he was in pain or the fact he was overtired. It gave him a headache. He just couldn't settle. Really didn't know what the matter with him was. Obviously the time difference hasn't helped as well, because like I said this morning, when I got him up at 7:15, he didn't want to get up because to him it's still 6:15. But yeah, he got on his bus absolutely fine, really laughing, really giggly. Sammy's really buzzing as well because he's had to take his stuff in today because obviously he's going away tomorrow. I think they want him in today so they can just check and make sure he's got everything. I think he has. I've gone through his kit list as well and I've got everything off of there for him. So yeah, so he's really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be really good for his independence as well, that sort of thing, and he's going to spend some time with his friends, that sort of thing. But anyway, yeah, so going back to today, got a few jobs to get done in the house because like I said yesterday, we just didn't really do nothing. Should have been going to Chessington, but we explained to Sam what happened with Ben, and Ben was fine. It's like Sam said, oh, it doesn't matter then, Mummy, because we can go back again, which we can. We've got the Saturday booked of Sammy's birthday big, and so we'll go back then for, and hopefully by then all the rides should be open as well, because I know they're about 6 or 7 rides are still closed. Looked on the app yesterday. I'm not too quite sure Sea Life is open yet as well, because obviously that was closed open in weekends. And it hasn't gone down very well actually with Merlin pass holders, because obviously specifically open, but yeah, half of them are closed. I can understand about safety and things like that, but they've had the whole closed season. It's not like Legoland where they had rides open throughout the winter and also through February half term. They didn't. As soon as it comes to November, they all stopped straight away. So yes, I don't know what's going on there. I really do not know. But so yeah, so like I said, so I've got some washing to get done. I've washed the whole load as well, so I need to put that on the air. Got a nice big load to come down as well, so I need to do that. And also I need to go upstairs and make the boys' beds because they've just totally stripped their beds. Really love to know how they've done it. Obviously Ben's threw his teddy bears everywhere, his toys, that sort of thing. So also we did say to Sammy is while he's away, one day this week we'll get in his room, take everything out, but give it a good old deep clean for him. And also we've got a new chest of drawers to put in his bedroom as well, because the one he's had is broken. So Susan will do that for him as well. But first of all, I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. It's not too bad out here actually, is it? It's not cold, is it?
No.
It isn't cold at all. A bit nice blue sky as well, a bit cloudy, but at least it's not raining too, which is great. Do need to clear off all these leaves off Ben's trampoline because, bless him, he keeps coming out here, doesn't he? And things like that, so I definitely need to clear them off. I need to get a leaf blower actually, to be honest with you, but I'm hoping to get a couple of good dry days out here so we can actually do a bit more work on the garden. As you can see, before we know it, the grass is going to need a cut. And that. And
Get a new lawnmower this year.
what's the matter?
I need to get a new lawnmower and trimmer this year.
Yeah. What have you got your gloves on for?
I want to go and weed the front.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting a bit weedy.
It is. We've got the weed killer, haven't we?
I know, but we need to weed it first.
We need to weed it. So yeah. So and obviously, need to weed all the way down here as well. So I have to. The thing is, what gets me is why do weeds always seem to grow in the winter as well? Because these horrible things down here, don't know what clue they are. I pull them up all the time. When we went shopping, when we went to Violin last week, we actually brought a whole load of weed killer, so I need to do that. But yeah, I need one a good dry day first, because obviously with the weed killer, you can't pull it down if it's going to rain. So I need to check the weather forecast to make sure that we haven't got no rain coming. But like I said, I need to do all this sort down here as well. All this sort down here. Again, yeah, before we know it, I'll be growing my veggies and stuff. I haven't even got any plants yet or seeds, so way behind with that. Like I said, I might pop to the garden centre actually maybe one day this week, see if they've got any plants or seeds. But yeah, as you can see, these were my Brussels. I just left them down here, so they need covered up as well. I'm just checking on my strawberry plants, which are down here. They're not too bad actually. You can see that one didn't make it down here, but these ones you have down here. We got really loads of strawberries of this plant last year, really did. So yeah, these these things are down here. You sort all them out as well. Again, there's some sort of, must be some sort of flowery things. Obviously, like I said, when we come near this garden, have bulbs everywhere, so I think they're probably left over from there. Again, and my Christmas tree is looking really quite healthy actually, to be honest with you. It's certainly grown, because when I first brought it, you can see where I left the tag on it. So there. And obviously one thing we are hoping to do this year is also get all these tree stumps up. As you can see, there's ones down there, gone down there, and they are really rotten. It's just trying to figure out the way to get them up. Again, we did have one where my strawberry plant was down here, so that's actually gone away now, because you see the garden was sinking down there. You can see why it's started to level off down the bottom down here. I think the worst part will be is getting this one up, because this used to be a big massive conifer tree, like I mentioned before, and it got struck by lightning and it fell that way, so it fell into the neighbour's garden and about 2 houses up as well. It was that big. So yeah, so we're definitely getting it up. It would just be the big massive hole it leaves afterwards as well. And obviously we need to replace this fence down here as well, so I might have to speak to the neighbours behind and see if they're ready to go half and half on it. But yeah, and also you can see my strawberry plants in here aren't doing too well. Obviously these was left over from last year, so these must be the new roots. So yeah, so I hope, fingers crossed, when it gets nice warm weather, they'll start growing again. So yeah, we're trying to figure out where I want to put more of my plants this year as well. So yes, obviously Steven's just gone out the front. I'm going to get my jacket on if I'm out there as well. So yeah, and like I said, if we are planning on trying to do something with the garden this year, because like I said, we've been in here too long now. We haven't even bothered with the garden, basically, to be honest with you. We just left it, we just collect. So at the minute it always seemed to be because Ben had his trampoline and he was happy with that, but it's like we were on about getting rid of this great thing here, because again, when we first moved in here, I don't know if you can see very well, they got some concrete steps underneath, and this was Ben used to struggle going down the stairs. We just said, oh, is there a way we could put like a little handrail in so we could hold on? But I put this big massive thing in. But don't forget, it's nice actually sitting out on here, you know, like with it in the deck chair and stuff in the sunshine. But see, so why is the point having this here? We can have like a proper little patio, because obviously when we have a patio, we can have like the barbecue on there, get some like the patio furniture stuff, like the proper one, and this just take a bit of space up in the garden. Got my canes there as well, ready for when I plant my runny beans, but I've had them a couple of years and got started to go rotten, so I don't know if it will worth getting some new ones as well. So yeah, so this is, like I said, this is our job for this year, to try and get this garden sorted out. Only problem is, you can see it's not level, nice big massive gap down there. Remember, we did get one quote last year and to level the garden off they want about £15,000 just to level the garden off. I thought there's no chance, so I think we might just do, I said, do the patio area up here. Stephen's trying to take this bit down, this great bit down here, but it's been up that long, it's actually rotting away. You can see there's my plant pots there, and so I don't know screws in, I really do not know. So yeah, and obviously Sammy's got his water guns and stuff here, and obviously then Ben, bless him, here he's got his little sand and water tray. I don't know what's happened to the other one here, it must have got blown away in the wind. And there's the sound which will replace it. It's a new one when he wants to play with it in the summer. You can see we've made a start with the garden this afternoon. The weeds what I thought were down here wasn't. There's actually parsnips. I pulled them all up. Got some decent sized ones. So what I've done is washed them all and stuck them in the fridge. They look usable anyway. So again, I'm not going to waste them or nothing like that. I've got to say Simon likes parsnips now as well. So, and then also down here, pulled up the old broccoli, purple sprouting and Brussels plants what are down here as well. So yeah, they've all gone into the green bin, ready for the council to collect it next week. And then what Stephen's gone on and done is sprayed this whole lot with weed killer. So, and hopefully that should kill the weeds a little bit. And then obviously when they start to die off, we're just going to get the spade, turn this all over down here as well, because you can see at the minute all the rain we've had is really good for turning it all over. That's when I dug them all up, turned all that over with soil. But one thing Dean seemed to say he probably wants to do is, before we start planting, get a whole load of topsoil and put it right from the top all the way down along here and to the bottom there. So imagine, or even down on the bottom down there as well. So imagine about a ton of topsoil I think we'll probably need, if not more. And hopefully then it might level this bit out down along here. As I probably need to be careful for when the ground sinks and stuff, especially if we do get these tree stumps removed here out the way as well. So yeah, it's been a productive afternoon actually, to be honest with you. Also Stephenson, we did all the front as well. I'm going to try and get some plants to go out the front, so probably might pop to the garden centre probably one afternoon this week and see what we got and put them out as well. So yeah, so this is what the garden likes. This is what we keep saying, we're definitely going to try and do something with the garden this year. We're bringing it too long, it's been like this ever since we moved in. We're saying out there along here there used to be like little trees and bushes and stuff, so we got rid of all them. We did have a whole load of tree stumps down the bottom down here, and even that bit down there where that purple plant is, this thing down here, you can see there used to be a tree there, that's why it's sunk there. So this is why we need the topsoil to level it all back up again. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, 3:15 now. The kids will be home from school in the next half an hour, 45 minutes or so, and see what sort of mood Sammy's in actually, because I bet he's on so hyper for tomorrow as well. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Ben's had a good day as well. The boys are home from school. That's it then, Sammy?
Yeah.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Residential.
You're residential, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see he's putting chocolate buttons, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, but you haven't done much at school today, have you?
No.
What have you done at school anyway?
Chilled out.
You just chilled out?
You need to sign that bit of paper to say what you want to get from your shop.
Yeah, you need to do that, don't you, and stuff like that. So, what's happened to your chocolate frog on your pen?
Sky's done it tomorrow.
You still got it tomorrow. I think you've still got some money in your wallet, haven't you, from Harry Potter, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll have a little bit extra to spend then tomorrow, won't you, when you go in your shop and stuff?
Just checking the boot tomorrow.
You're just checking the route where you're going, are you? It's about 2 hours away, isn't it?
How long does it take you to get there?
It's about a 2-hour trip, I think.
Where I'm going from.
Were you going from
School.
You're going from school to where you're going? How long is it going to take?
2 hours.
I thought they did say it's about a 2-hour trip, didn't they? So where's he got to go on? The M4, the M40?
So you're going that way when we come back from...
Which way is he going?
when we come back from Minehead last year, we went all the way up the M5, didn't we?
Is that where he's going?
Way back.
I don't know, they've got one route here on Google Maps, it's 2 hours and 32 minutes. Other one says 2 hours and 50. No, three routes. One says 2 hours 32, one says 2 hours and 51, one says 3 hours and 6 minutes. So,
We've got no toll roads.
no, that's one good thing, got their toll roads, they're having sweetheart.
I'm checking with Raph in the morning.
Checking rough in the morning. So you've been preparing for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have everything you needed in your case?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And who's your Easter egg from?
Sarah.
Who's that?
So, my midday.
You're my day carer. Tell you what, she certainly knows you well, doesn't she? Chocolate buttons. Had a lovely day at school. So apparently they've been making mocktails this morning. That's different. When I first said that, Steve, first I said cocktails. Just mention that, couldn't you, Ben? Drinking alcohol. Obviously, it says he's 18 in December, but he can't even because all his medication is on. That's one thing he can't do even when he's 18. So, but yeah, apparently he's had a lovely day doing that. And he's also been out this afternoon, which he's enjoyed as well.
I've been in the GC today.
You what, darling?
I've been in the GC.
What's that for?
I just tore around the GC.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, that's good.
See Ben in there?
Did
Yeah,
you?
I saw Ben.
What was Ben doing?
Ben was nearly going to the... Ben was coming out the classroom
Oh, was he?
and hemming to the thing, hemming out to the door.
I thought he was drunk after all his cocktails.
Mocktails, yeah. So the thing is, if he gets to sleep tonight on time,
What sauce you had today then?
what have you had today then, Ben? Right. So what exactly is a mocktail anyway? It's a fruit cocktail type thing, isn't it?
Mummy.
Well then guys, it brings Monday's vlog to an end already. And yeah, look, light. It's light in the evenings, yeah.
5 to 7.
Yeah, how much have I missed the daylight at night time?
And that's very nice because
Save on the electric.
because bless him, after Ben had his tea, went outside and had a quick couple of bounces on his trampoline and come off, didn't they? But
Yeah, still a bit nippy out there, but they reckon the temperatures could get up to like 17, 18 degrees this week. But rain, yes. There is rain about, and apparently quite a lot of it as well, so they were saying. And it's not looking like it's going to let up either. As we go into the first week of the Easter break, it's going to be rain, rain, rain again. So I'm warning you, Easter's not going to be pleasant for weather-wise.
that's what they say. April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, right. April showers bring May snow.
Yeah, right. That'd be funny. Has it ever snowed in May before?
Thing is, some parts of America, like Utah and those areas, they've all got snow still, apparently. And yeah, it just makes you wonder what sort of summer we're going to have. After last year's heat wave, you never know, this year we might have the exact opposite.
Might be a wet summer.
Yeah.
Just don't know, do you? This is the thing, we can never rely on the British weather. Again, we know when it's too hot, we know when it's too cold.
Yeah, we're never happy in this country, are we?
Not with the weather or not, no.
Anyway, I feel sorry for Sammy not getting a decent week this week, but, you know, you can't help the weather, you know, that's one thing we can't control.
The thing is, they did say it's going to be sunny with showers, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's going to be proper bands of rain coming through as well.
I know there is. The thing is, he'll be getting wet anyway because he's doing things like canoeing and everything, so he's going to get wet anyway.
Anyway, I hope he enjoys it,
And
and can't believe I won't see him till Friday evening. So I don't know what time Friday evening. It could be any time, especially coming back from where they're coming from. It's not a pleasant way to come, really.
on the M25, the M4 on a Friday, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, like the video, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow. And so we'll say goodbye to Sammy in the morning, and then it's just me, you, and Ben till Friday.
I know, yeah. Nice and quiet.
Anyway, yeah, Ben goes on his residential very soon too, so that's going to be a big shock for me because I won't have all the changing and everything else to do for him, and he's going to be gone for a whole week.
Ben's never done a whole week before, has he?
He's going to be gone for a whole week, so that is just...
Like I said, he's never done a week before, has he? A whole week before, has he?
I know. A typical school, it's always going to be before holiday time.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I know you're going tomorrow, yeah.
You looking forward to going tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know, you do know next year you might be gone for a whole week.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
You tell Daddy what thing you're looking forward to doing the most on your trip.
Rock climbing and that.
Rock climbing. What else are you looking forward to doing?
What else you doing?
Canoeing.
Yeah, what else are you doing? Rock climbing, canoeing.
There's lots of things.
Lots of different activities, bless him.
So it's two classes together, yeah?
Yeah.
I think
You all
it's
doing the same things together, or you separate?
Same things.
different
Alright.
things, okay, so-
Alright then, so we will see you tomorrow for Tuesday. Bye guys.
Bye.